Got the Walmart. Trying to confirm arrival. I have no signal. I have Verizon. Seems Verizon is totally shut down.
The Silver Dasher.
Morning. It is Wednesday. This is my true day that I Spark all day. Yesterday I didn't plan to, but I got my new laptop and I had to make sure I didn't have to sign for it. Got it set up last night. Still a lot more stuff I need to add, but I finally got my options and got the last video transferred over so I can look at it and make sure everything, all my little settings are working. And got my external hard drive attached to it, and something to get used to. Probably need to get a couple more things. So now that I got this laptop, I can, if need be, for example, if I need to go somewhere and all that, I can take the laptop and the external hard drive and continue to do my video editing. It's kind of hard, you know, on an old gaming PC to do that. But I've already got my first shopping order. It's $33.37 for 3.6 miles. Now, that's quite a few items, though. It's 40. And it'll take about 47 minutes, but still, you know, it's over $30 for that. So, yeah, I'll take that. It's cold. Now, I'm not wearing my heavy jacket because it's just too bulky, and of course I'm going to be inside, you know, only be outside briefly because I'm going to go inside and do shopping. And I can move around better with this, and I can access my belt clip for my phone easier, you know, because it's kind of hard to, you know, hold the phone sometimes and lift up, for example. I don't know why I took a photo. You know, water, stuff like that, cases of water. So anyhow, so all right, let's see how the day goes. As of this recording, what the video is being posted is the Christmas Eve chaos. The adventures I had Christmas Eve during Spark. So, and also, unfortunately, you know, a subscriber mentioned some content in the previous video that I did not meant to have it in the video, so I took it out. Even though it wasn't really much, but it was me browsing on my phone, and it's me for my privacy. So anyhow, yeah, pickup time is approaching. So let's go to Walmart, do some shopping, and deliver to the customer. See you in a little bit.
Camera recording.
Well, that was a very unique delivery. First of all, just as I was leaving the house, around a big old deer walk across the road off in the distance. Yeah, I'm out in the woods. But what made this unique, and they kind of threw me for a loop. I'm sitting there shopping. The very first item that I wanted to get was they wanted a card game, Phase 10 flip, those particular ones. Well, Walmart didn't have any, so the app told me, well, you know, ask for a substitution, no substitution. So, all right, and she texted me, do they not have yours? Nope, it's totally empty. So I continued on. And then going further, and they wanted the 2-gallon 2% milk. Walmart didn't have any, it's totally empty. But they did have to have, or 1-gallon milk, and they had 2 half-gallons. So I got that. And she rejected the 2 half-gallons. I just kind of, well, if you wanted 1 gallon 2%, but they don't have it, but they have 2 half-gallon. But she rejected that. So, okay, so kept on going. Just as I was getting ready to, finishing up, getting ready, you know, this lady comes in and calls me by name. And she's holding a Phase 10 cards. And she says, can you add this? I said, no. I said, come to find out, she was the customer. And she works at Walmart. I think she's one of the managers, or the department managers. She told me, can you not go to the substitution? I said, well, ma'am, you know, when I did it, it didn't give me the opportunity. So she told me to edit, so I went there, edit, scan, and sure enough, it would not let me in. So, okay, I'll just buy this myself. And then I had to ask her, and I said, ma'am, are you the customer? I said, yeah, I'm the customer. So then I had to ask her, out of curiosity, why did you rake the two half-gallon milks? You know, oh, because they cost more. Total sense. She says, I'm here all day. I'll pick up milk when they restock. So that is a new one for me. While I'm doing Spark, the customer comes up to me and asks me to make a modification to the order. Wow. I don't know if that has happened to anybody else, that in the middle of shopping at Spark, they have a customer come up to you and ask you to modify your order while you're shopping in person. And it winds up, you know, and now that, you know, it makes sense, you know, have somebody else do the shopping for, of course, you know, in the houses, you know, very, what it is, where her neighborhood, very nice, like middle of the woods, you know, anything, but it looks like one single street. I guess somebody bought this strip of land, and there's about like 10 houses all in a row on one little street in the middle of the woods. Very nice, all of them very nice. But wow. So anyway, going to drive by Walmart. I said, this is my all-day Wednesday Spark day, even though unintentionally yesterday was also an all-day Spark day. So, but yeah, it went cold, so probably won't see anything until the rest of the afternoon, the rest of the morning. But I have occasionally picked up a shopping or two in the morning. But so anyway, on the Walmart I go as I drive by, and then on home and wait for another shopping order. So see you in a little bit. Well, I got lucky. Just as I driving by Walmart, another express shopping came up. It's, you know, $14.64 for 5 miles, 5.8 miles. It's like 21 minutes. So yeah. I take that to add to it. I don't have to go home. So yeah, doing nothing but shopping today. So I'm already here at Walmart. So let's do this. See you in a little bit. Well, I just dropped off that little shopping order. It was only 4 items, actually 3 items, but 2 of 1 item. Took 10 minutes. Took longer to drive out here than the shopping. But yeah, this is technically is on the same road that I live, but it's on the south version of the road. I'm on the north version of the road. So heading back into town. That was a nice small little shopping. So gonna head back. Hopefully maybe I get another one here soon. If not, I'm just gonna head home, wait it out, eat a little breakfast, and see what happens, and continue to work on my videos. So there's somebody's dumping a lot of water there. That's the first time I've seen that. That's interesting. Oh, I see, there's a water guy. They must be clearing out some pipes, you know. So anyway, I'm stopping by. Well, actually, I'm gonna head back home since I'm so close, and wait it out. So see you in a little bit. Oh, I finally got a shopping order. It's a small one, slightly over water. It's like $14 for 10 miles, but it's only 1 item. And it goes to the south of town, not very far. I'm hoping maybe this will be the start of more offers coming, because it's almost it's 12:30. It's been a while since anything has popped up. So in the Walmart, get the one item. Probably isn't one big item. Didn't say it was bulky, but get the one item and head to the customer. See you in a little bit. Well, this is a interesting delivery. They got the order. One little item, it was a refrigerator filter. Got the Walmart. Trying to confirm arrival. I have no signal. I have Verizon. Seems Verizon is totally shut down. So what I did was go inside Walmart, hook up to Walmart Wi-Fi, got the skip complete, did the shopping, completed, and before I actually left Walmart, started the delivery process and everything. In fact, it loaded up the map correctly, started the directions, got to my car, went to the place, no problem. Took the photo, no problem. Just can't complete the order because I have no Wi-Fi. So let's see if there's any other Wi-Fi around here that I can connect to. No, they're all protected. So I'll see what happens if I can find it. But I'm going to head home and get reconnected and complete the order from there. This is going to be very interesting. But I checked out, so it's registered and it's checked out and it's delivered, that type of thing. So this is something new. So let's see what happens. I'm going to head straight home and hurry up and get complete the order and search from there. So see you in a little bit. I pulled into the Dollar General parking lot that's on the way back to Walmart. Hooked up to their Wi-Fi, completed the drop-off. Now I'm leaving the Dollar General as soon as and it's got me, searching for offers and all that. But as soon as I leave, get out of range, it's going to drop. So, dude, why are you parking in the middle of the road there? Get out of the way. Okay, so go ahead home. I'll try to continue to see if I can pick up a shopping order. I'll just have to connect. Yep, so now I lost internet. So I'll just have to connect to Walmart Wi-Fi. See what happens, and then let's see if this will work. If not, then my day's over. So on the home and see what happens. See you in a little bit. Well, I just picked up another shopping order, small one. Still, Verizon's still down, so I had to do everything by Wi-Fi. So, like I said, I accepted the Wi-Fi through my home, and then when I get to Walmart, I have to do everything, confirm arrival and all that kind of good stuff from Walmart, and then have to get the item started and get the directions while I'm in Walmart, so I can get the directions and go. And then when I get there, I can take photos and all that, but I won't be able to complete the order until I get back to a Wi-Fi connection. So, and it's going back to the same direction I was, so I probably have to stop by Dollar General again. So, all right, and it's starting to rain. It's strange. So, on the Walmart, shopping and the customer. See you in a little bit. Well, I just made that delivery, and now we need to go and find a Wi-Fi connection to complete the order. Probably I'm back down the same direction I was before, so it looks like I'm going back to Dollar General. You know, remember I for a lot of Dollar Generals, I had to connect to Dollar General to get a signal to do shop and deliver for DoorDash. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head to the nearest DoorDash, which is just down the road, and complete the order and head back home and see if I can pick up another shopping order. So on the Dollar General to complete the order. See you in a little bit. Well, it's almost 4 o'clock, and I just picked up a single stop shopping. I've had to reject several pickups. There's so many pickups, and so where I had a high acceptance rate, I'm down to like 72% now. And they send me a couple shopping. The problem is they're 2 stops, and since I'm only relying on Wi-Fi, I only can do 1 stop because I can't connect to it when I go. I can't complete an order until I come back to signal complete, and then I have to go on to the next one. Now, if I find perishables, I would have to cancel. So I had to rely on waiting on a single shopping customer, and that's what it did. It was like $18. Like let's see here. Yeah, $18.50 for 7.6 miles. It's going to take 47 minutes. About 29, but there's a lot of double stuff. So this is going to be my last for the day. By the time I'm done, it'll be 5 o'clock and delivered. It'll be dark. So yeah, just trying the best I can with the limitations of not having Verizon signal. It's all been making big news. Hopefully to get it fixed. The thing is, though, if they don't get fixed by tomorrow, I can't DoorDash because I have to be out there and everything. Spark is a little different. I can wait for it and then go to the store and do that. So if Verizon's still down tomorrow, I'll be sparking again, but with a hindrance. So let's see what happens. So I feel like I'm a wounded duck, as my dad used to say. So anyway, let's go to Walmart. Let's do the shopping and on to the customer. See you in a little bit. Well, I just delivered that small shopping order, and it went to another grocery store, a tiny little grocery store right next to the that one-way tunnel. That grocery store has been out there 30 years, and the people own it now. I've been there 4 years. They serve a small community, so I guess I give them a small resupply a little bit. But unfortunately, they said there's going to be a Dollar General build right across the street from it. So, well, that's trouble for that small. It's that smallest group, but not only do they sell, but they sell like homemade craft stuff, honey, local honey, and other stuff, and so they kind of serve the Cook Springs, because there's nothing, if it wasn't for them, it'd be a food desert. But Dollar General found that they need to build one out here. So yeah, once it's built, it kills that. It'll kill that store. But yeah, it's unfortunately, everybody knows everybody back there. People walking in saying. I told the lady there, I told her the store kind of reminded me about my uncle that owned the gas station. I think I told you the story, but he also had, a small cooler to have, some milk, cheese, some sandwich meat, and bread, he had bread somewhere, just essential, just simple essentials, eggs and stuff, and he had canned goods. And he was like, basically, he was the local, if you need to get a loaf of bread, you come out there, go to his gas station, get it. But, small mom and pop with a, couple of gas pumps, regular and premium. But, yeah, that store, that store's long gone. They tore it down. I think my uncle passed away first, and my aunt, who retired, I think that she eventually sold it to somebody else, and then they couldn't maintain it. Plus, as a gas station, probably got to the point where you couldn't put fuel in there because of the tanks in there underground have been there since the 60s, and it was probably you don't know how long it could be leaking fuel. So. But anyway, that's it for me. The Verizon was up for about 20 minutes while I was at Walmart, and then it went back down again. So I had to go revert to Wi-Fi. I still gotta go. I'm just gonna go home and complete the delivery. Like I said, hopefully they'll have it up and running. Because it's big news now. Don't know what happened. I'm not gonna speculate. This happened last year in October, they said, it could be everything from like a critical piece of equipment that failed, and when that critical piece of equipment failed, it's like a cascade, it just boom, 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 boom. It just shows you how vulnerable, our infrastructure is. So, oh, wow. So, anyhow. So heading home. It's getting dark and it's been raining. So as soon as I get home, I'll give a summary of the day. So see you in a little bit. Well, I'm back home. This has been a weird day. The Verizon system is still down. I spent half of my day doing shopping only through Wi-Fi at the Walmart store, and then making the completions either at a grocery like Dollar General on the way back or back here at home. So, yeah, this was a normal all day thing for me on Wednesdays. If the Verizon system is not up tomorrow, I'm going to just do the same thing. I'm just going to do Spark all day, relying on the Wi-Fi in the store. I'm only accepting one-stop shopping. The acceptance rate is down to 68. But yeah, that was interesting. So let's see what the summary is. So the confirmed earnings today is $91.01, and the unconfirmed daily tips is $31.33. So that's over $120 today. That's pretty darn good. So yeah, hopefully I get those tips. I've gone back and I looked, because I saw a post about, I think it's on Reddit or somewhere or Facebook or something like that. Somebody posted a screenshot about how they got tip baited on Walmart. And what happens when you can go back and look at your completed trips and select, and you'll see that the confirmed tips was processed. Well, in this case, it says, it shows you with the adjustment, it shows, the tip amount and it puts slashes through it, and then it says 0. That's tip baited. So out of curiosity, I went, let me look at mine. Well, I found a couple, but they were in the reverse. In both cases, they were 0 tip, but with the thing slash with then a new tip, an actual tip. So I went in the correct direction. I've seen 2 of those, but I haven't seen a tip baited one. So anyway, interesting. It was bitter cold this morning, bitter cold. Then it warmed up a little bit, and now it's raining. So I'm going to call it a day. The wife says she's going to cook cabbage and sausage. So okay. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I urge you to like it. If you enjoy what I'm doing with the channel, I urge you to subscribe. If you're interested in the equipment that I got here, I've got in the links in all the videos to my kit that shows all the equipment and the link to Amazon to purchase. Everything from the camera equipment, which is pretty expensive, down to the bags and the stuff I use for DoorDashing, the very cheap stuff. And, I got links to the IKEA bags, the drink carriers, and my big bag, and the stickers that I use. I always put stickers on my DoorDash orders. So yeah, take a look at those. I also have the clothing store where you can get, hats like this that says Spark Driver and Dash Driver. You can see that a quick look of just the items on the videos. I can only show 30 items, that includes showing the sizes. So I show all the sizes available of just the DoorDash shirts and the Spark shirts and the hats. But you can click the link onto the store, and you'll see more stuff. I have t-shirts and tumblers and such. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. Don't know what tomorrow's going to be like. Definitely going to Spark in the morning, whether Verizon's up or not. If Verizon's up, then I'll be door dashing during lunch. Otherwise, I'll be doing the same thing I've done today. So anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we will see you later.